Hey, so I hope you're having an amazing day so far. Now, it's been like more than a year now I made my last video, and I know like I spent quite a long time, especially in the last video I started a 30-day challenge on my SMMA where I was going to get a client in 30 days, and I never completed that challenge, but I did get a couple of scheduled meetings by day 2, day 3. So like this channel is supposed to be the documentation of the journey of like my entrepreneurship journey, I would say, or business journey, whatever. So this video is not scripted, it will be just out of the mind. So I just have a few points written out which I want to talk about, and the first being I just turned 23 yesterday. Today it is 5th of November and 4th of November was my birthday. So the reason that matters is because like in late 2018 or early 2019, I told on this channel that I will be becoming a millionaire by age 25. And am I on the track? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I might be, I might not be. But I have learned quite a few things in the last year or so. Like a lot of things, honestly. So I'll get back to that in just a minute, but before that, so why have I not uploaded any video for so long? Honestly, there's no proper excuse for that. I was just being lazy, and secondly, I was like very focused on like different businesses that I'm working on, and mostly on my agency and trying to get clients, and also figuring out my own life, because I was really confused, and I never wanted to put all my confusion on this channel and make everyone else confused, like what they should do or what they should not do. That said, what you should do is what you either enjoy doing or provides you good cash flow so that you can do what you enjoy doing. That is what I have learned so far. So about the 30-day challenge, that 30-day challenge I never ended up completing. I'll be completely honest over there. It was in around July 2019. Right now it is November, so more than about 1.5 years now. And I ended up doing those meetings, but I did not end up closing them. And after that, I just was not enjoying the industry I was working with. So I ended up going back to the affiliate marketing e-commerce world in mid 2019. Now one more thing I had a lot I mean a lot in 2019 and even in early 2020, that was shiny object syndrome, which everyone talks about. Now I have had this since 2018, basically when I started all the different ventures of internet marketing and make money online. Because before 2018 I was a programmer, and in 2018 I started all this venture, and I was just jumping over the industries like affiliate marketing, e-commerce, SMMA, trying to create info product, coaching, consulting, and like all around the flat. So after July 2019, I ended up going back to affiliate marketing, testing it out a bit, and I lost a lot of money. I will not lie, I did lose a lot of money before I became profitable from it, mostly because it takes a lot of money firstly to test out things, and I was not ready for that. So I gradually ended up losing a lot more than I should have, and I had no proper mentorship back then. I was just testing different things out from the small kind of revenue that I was generating from my agency. After that, I also dabbled with e-commerce, especially when the Stripe came out in India. But soon enough, drop shipping was not allowed on Stripe India. So, and there were many more legalities like the GST payment, and if I'm selling to India, different payment processing, and like there was a lot of things, and profit margins were not that good for the work I was putting in. And although I was enjoying it, it was more of a learning experience than of a money making experience. So I ended up losing quite a lot of money in both affiliate market and e-commerce before I ended up making them profitable. And the funny thing is, when I made them profitable, the best of shiny object syndrome took over me, and I ended up moving to different business model, which is a really stupid thing to do, I know, but that is what happened. So with all this knowledge, I came back to social media marketing agency in early 2020. I was already running agency and working with clients here and there, but nothing with full focus. Now in early 2020, I just dived right into social media marketing agency or SMMA or ad agency, whatever you want to call. And initially I was working with a couple of local businesses, but after that I just focused on e-commerce and infoproduct businesses. Now I'm not declining local businesses if I see I can genuinely help them, but for my agency there's only one motto, that if I'm taking a client in, I should be certain that I can help them grow their business. And with all my expertise and knowledge on e-commerce and infoproduct business, it's very clear for me to see that if I can bring a business good ROAS or not. ROAS standing for return on ad spend, which is basically if I spend $10,000 on ads and if I bring them $100,000 in revenue, so that is $90,000 return on ad spend. $100,000 minus $10,000. And I also started somewhat coaching on Facebook ads and starting a marketing agency, but that was just a side venture, because the thing is, marketing agency was the main thing that helped me get out of the time when I was spinning the wheels and not going anywhere. And honestly, it was really horrific time. I gave up on social life, I gave up on relationships. I was basically, like in my last video, I'm still in this room and it was July 2019 and I'm still in this room, it's November 2020. So for the year, actually since I completed my college, I have been in this room studying and implementing and trying out different stuff. Now, in some cases that is a good thing, but in some cases that is not. So I ended up working on that, and I ended up working with a few clients, not a lot, in the early 2020. Slowly I started getting more people coming to me. Like so far I have worked with, I guess, 10 to 15 different people in terms of agency, or 8 to 10. I'm not exactly sure about the number, don't quote me on that, because I work also with some businesses which are technically coaching businesses but also agency clients, so those are mixed up. And right now the status is I'm working with 3 main businesses. And in fact, just before this I had an onboarding call with a business, and they are basically in property investment business. A unique twist on that, they have a very good unique selling point, so I just brought them in. And apart from that, I worked with a couple of coaching clients. So things have been great, but I'm still paying back the amount that I have lost in the last year and before that. It sucks, it really sucks. So now what does this channel stand for? Firstly, now here I'm not selling you on anything. I'm not even making money off this channel because it's not even monetized, and I don't have any products on it. In the future, with all the knowledge that I have gained about coaching, consulting and agency industry and e-commerce businesses, I might have a couple of products helping the businesses, but I don't know about that for sure. So the main purpose of this channel is to share my knowledge, basically, because someone has said that sharing the knowledge, the more you share, the more you learn, and the more I'm able to help others grow their business, the more I feel empowered. And there's a law of reciprocation. I think I'm not pronouncing it correctly, but there's a law that when you share information or when you try to help others, people help you back. Now that is one reason I have this channel, maybe, but the main reason being that when I share my journey and others see it and they get inspired to make a difference, it really means a lot to me. Plus I have something to look back to after 5 years, or especially as I had a target of becoming a millionaire by 25 years old. So I still have 2 years by then, and right now my average monthly revenue is around, I would say, $3,000-4,000 approximately. So for around 5K per month approximately, with coaching and consulting combined. So the main purpose would be knowledge and documenting my journey and making videos. Now I told you that I'm making revenue and things are doing great, but because I have lost so much of the momentum, and I have also worked with a few clients in the last few months. One of them ended up doing really well, and they brought the team in-house, and we stopped working together, but it was a very good scenario for them and they were really happy with us. The other, they were like, after some time they were not very good fit. They were not good fit from the starting, but I just was cash hungry, so I allowed them to become a client. I was sure to bring them results, and I did bring them results, but the problem that rose was they wanted a lot of things to be done for a very small amount of money. Like, if they're asking my expertise and they are asking me to do everything for them, at least they should pay the amount that they owe me, because I was making them 6 figures a month and they were not even ready to pay me 5% of that amount. So that's that. And I'll be trying to share more of the knowledge on this. Basically, I don't want to make this channel into a make money online channel like you have seen a lot over the internet. Even in the past, I have had a channel where I just share, like in this channel itself, where I share how to make say $500 a month or a week, how to grow your followers and all those sort of stuff, gimmicky stuff. I never knew better. So that is basically what's going on. And why I made this video right now? Well, one reason being I'm 23 now. Secondly, I just saw the comment from one of my subscribers a few days ago. I think his name is Elijah. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. He says, "Hey man, you got me into SMMA. How's it going?" So I just wanted to make an update video because I found it like so interesting that someone saw my video and started their own marketing agency and maybe changed their life around, became financially free, or at least like they made some sort of change in their life. So that is one of the reasons I'm making this video. So kudos man, Elijah. And also I enjoy making these videos. Secondly, when I make these videos, I kind of have a bit more clarity about my life, my business, and what I should be doing moving forward. And at the end, I have something to look back to when I reach my goals, maybe. So, and a couple of things I would like to share which I have learned in the past time. Now, I know I'm rambling a bit in this video, but as I said, it's just off the cuff video and I'm not going to be editing it a lot or any. I might just add a small like some sort of background music because there's some problem in the mic causing a weird humming sound. So apart from that, I don't think I'll be editing it out. So the learnings which I've seen is like, first of all, try to get into a cash flow business where you have some cash flow, because without cash flow, even a passion business will look like a chore. Now, if you have some sort of cash flow, then go into passion business and try to make your cash flow business into a bit of a passion business. Because for some weird reason, when you are broke and you end up making some money from a cash flow business, whatever you are doing in the cash flow business becomes your passion because you were broke before that. So that is one thing. Second, and one of the most important thing is you need to have balance in life. Balance of health, balance of money like cash flow and all, balance of relationship, balance of exercise and all. Like you cannot just focus on business all time every day and think that it would succeed. It does not succeed, trust me. You have to have a balance. Now that said, I am not balanced right now, and that is having a lot of problems in my business, because a lot of time, as they have said, mostly the business problems are not really business problems. They are personal problems that are manifested inside business. So have a balance. right now in terms of relationship I don't have any, and in terms of exercise I'm not very consistent with it, mostly because I want to go to gym to work out and gyms are all closed up. So that said, maybe I'll start working out in the home, and I'll see how it goes. I might also end up doing some videos on fitness and all in the future, because that is one of the things I'm really passionate about, kind of hobbies, I would say. Not that I'm practicing it right now a lot, but something I'm interested in learning about, and so let's see how that goes. So I think I've covered everything I wanted to talk about, and if you found this video like any sort of interesting or whatsoever, just hit the like. Let me know what you found interesting, what would you like to know more, and if you're watching this in the future, like 1, 2, 3, 4 years from now, you can still comment. I will try my best to read every comment over there. Yeah, that's about it. I'll try to keep upload more videos, and like keep them more shorter. Like this one is like 16 minutes right now, so I'll try to keep them shorter. And I'm tired right now because the onboarding call before this was pretty long. I was trying to understand their business. Now in this channel I will also be uploading videos on how to get more clients, how to get better results if you are a business owner, like running better Facebook ads. I even do some Google ads, so I'll be sharing about that. General things I've learned from different books, different mentors like Sam, Iman Gaji, and all those type of people. I'll be sharing that. Now before I end this video, one advice or one thing that I would recommend reading is a book called Psycho-Cybernetics. It's an amazing book. Like, you need to read it, especially if you are having confusions and doubts in your life, or if you have a low self-esteem, or if you're into business in general. Like, that book you will find is recommended by every single person on internet, so it's absolutely worth a read. And yeah, that's about it. Let's see how the things go in the near future. I'll keep this channel updated. I'll try my best at least.